Did you know that your traditional bank account might be completely useless in just a few years? Imagine waking up one day, needing cash, and realizing your bank branch has shut down permanently. Well, that's already happening. Banks are closing branches at an alarming rate, and digital-only banks are taking over. But is this a good thing, or a financial disaster waiting to happen? Let's talk about the future of your money, and why the bank you trust today may not exist tomorrow. Think about the last time you physically went to a bank. Can't remember? That's because mobile banking is now the norm. Digital-only banks like Monzo, Chime, and Revolut have revolutionized banking, making it easier than ever to manage your money without stepping into a branch. But what makes these banks so attractive? Zero fees, no monthly maintenance fees, no ATM withdrawal fees, higher interest rates. Some digital banks offer 5 to 7x more interest than traditional banks. Instant access. Everything is done on your phone. No long lines, no waiting for a teller. But before you go closing your bank account, let's talk about what's really happening. Over 5,000 bank branches shut down last year in the US alone. In the UK, over 50% of branches have disappeared in the last decade. Why? Because traditional banks are expensive to run. They have to pay for buildings, employees, security, and cash handling. Digital banks? They just need an app. And as more people switch, old banks struggle to survive. What does this mean for you? Fewer physical branches. If you need cash or have an issue, tough luck. Less personal service. No more face-to-face interactions. More automation. AI chatbots will replace human tellers. But wait, before you think digital banking is the future, there's a dark side to all of this. Digital banks may be the future, but they're not without problems. Here's what they don't tell you. 1. No physical presence. No personal assistance. If something goes wrong with your account, who do you call? A chatbot? Good luck. 2. Cybersecurity risks. Hackers love digital banks. They know everything is online, and if they breach a system, millions of accounts could be compromised instantly. Number 3. Government regulations are still catching up. Digital banks are growing so fast that many governments haven't figured out how to regulate them properly. What happens if one of these banks collapses? Will your money be safe? So does this mean we should avoid digital banks altogether? Not necessarily, but you need to be smart about it. Alright, so what's the best way to protect yourself? 1. Use both traditional and digital banks. Keep an account with each for security. 2. Don't keep all your money in one bank. Spread your savings across accounts. 3. Learn about FDIC insurance. Make sure your digital bank is insured. At the end of the day, the future of banking is changing fast. But if you're informed, you'll be ahead of the game. So, what do you think? Are digital-only banks the future, or will traditional banks find a way to survive? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos. See you next time.